Sometimes on your journey of self improvement and personal growth and chasing your goals, it can feel like you're stagnated and you're making zero progress. And I think the reason for this is that daily effort is compounding. So, for the first while, oftentimes you're not going to see much progress because the gains, they're just so marginal. They're so small. Um, you think of an exponential curve, and that first half of it is just it's barely moving, So, and even though you're putting in the daily effort and you're doing the best you can, um, it can just feel like you're going nowhere. But this is really the toughest portion to get through because eventually at some point you're going to hit that J curve, you know? You're going to hit that you're going to hit that point where you just start shooting up and up and up. Like you think of a compound interest bank account. That number doubles every 7 years. So the first like 20 years, that money's doing nothing. It's barely moving. But it's not till you hit that break point that you're really going to see the results come in. And it's the hardest portion of the journey when you don't see the results, but you have to keep pushing and you have to keep trying and putting in the work every day. And you're almost just running off blind faith that eventually you'll hit that turning point. And it does come. I believe it does come for everyone. Um, but you just got to stick with it. You got to just keep putting in the effort every day, um, whether you see the results or not. It's and it can be super hard some days, but just stick with it. Just hang tight. Um, yeah, a lot of enduring. You got to endure, and you got to accept the ups and downs along the way, and you will make it eventually. But I think it takes a lot more time than most of us realize. It takes way longer than you think, and then it ends up taking way shorter than you think, just because of the way that compounding curve works. You know, it your wins will happen super fast in succession, but they just don't happen for a long time because you have to reach that break point. So, my message to you is just hang in there, hang tight, stick with it, keep putting in that work every day, and eventually the results will come. You just you have to exercise a lot of patience.